me.
Smack the rear. Oh, it worked.
Told you it works.
I'm with James Pope, and today we're driving his 2006 Lexus RX 330. And as you can tell, it is a perfectly built machine of performance and engineering. And today we're going to talk about it.
It has some quirks. You don't need to judge my poor little car.
Tell me about your car, James. What would we want to know about your car?
You'd want to know that it's a very tiny engine. All right, you got a little V6 in it. It's not a big block engine or anything. It's just got, I think, 24 valves over a dual overhead camshaft. So,
right,
24 valves, meaning you get better aspiration in this thing than you would in your Mustang, since you got a little single overhead. But
that is true.
You get around 220 brake horsepower with around 230 foot-pounds of torque.
Huh.
At about half redline. So 3,600 to 5,600 is that kind of range where you're going to get that power.
It's got some torque steer. I'll give you that much.
It does. I mean, it's front-wheel drive, so you've got different lengths on your drive shafts.
The steering is, well, missing.
Yeah, it doesn't really steer.
The input required for
is ridiculous. Yes.
Any kind of movement.
Yeah.
It's quite significant, honestly.
It's probably got about 1.5 to 2 inches either way before you actually really have something significant.
Now, how long have you had the car for?
We had it 10 years.
Wow. So you got it brand new.
Correct.
And how has it held up to your abuse?
Well, or
your baby.
My babying, yes, you can treat it gentle. So never go above 2,000 RPMs ever.
Ever. Yeah.
No, don't do that. So it has never broken down, and I think we have 176,000 miles on it. Let's see, what have we done to it? We've put gasoline in it.
Good.
A lot of times.
That's a very important modification. I feel like a lot of car
people
enthusiasts they advocate that.
Yeah, they say you should definitely put gasoline in your car. And then I think we have changed the oil on numerous occasions as well. Good. And the only other issues we've had is a headlight bent out, and we've had a tail light that's got kind of a loose connection, so you're gonna have to slap it on the butt every now and then.
It's good. That's kind of a rule with all Lexus owners.
Yep.
All right. Well, from a performance standpoint, this is terrifying.
Why is it terrifying? Explain, please.
Well, because the steering input required is like we're driving an old Bel Air or something without any power steering. The brakes, pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
Pretty much not there. I'm pressing the pedal and nothing happens.
Yeah, it's a little frightening to drive.
It reminds me a lot of the Mustang brakes, which is not a good thing. The brake pedal kind of requires a lot of travel. You kind of have to go past like halfway of that before anything actually happens. My biggest gripe so far though with it is the torque steer is pretty significant even on a straight line. Mm-hmm. We're going 55 right now. If we plant the gas, it kind of wants to pull to the right a little bit.
It does. It's got,
and it's not always sure what direction it wants to go in either.
Yeah, it goes
maybe
either
an alignment
way,
issue, but I'm not entirely sure about that.
It's got some decent alignment issues, but the biggest thing for the torque steer is that since it's front-wheel drive shafts aren't the same length because it's a transversely mounted engine, so it's off-center.
Other than that, we're driving it in the rain right now, so we can really test the all-weather performance. Yeah. How are the tires on this? How new are they? What are you running, by the way?
They're just, I think they're Michelins. I really don't know what they're called.
So they're probably just your generic
tires. They're just generic SUV tires. They're nothing special. They're not extra wide or anything. But they're really nice. They have about 2,000 miles on them right now. So they're kind of holding up really well, though. So hopefully another, I don't know, a lot more miles to
How many you said you have on there? 2,000?
2,000, yeah. So they're
probably
pretty
get
new.
Another like 5 to 10 on them.
Yeah, they're good. They still got about, I think they said 70-80% tread on them. So
yeah, you got time. All right, well that was James Pope's 2006 Lexus.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to see more cars, or you have your own car you want to submit, go ahead and leave a comment below. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more cars, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. That's flooring it.
Yeah.